faith-based organizations, businesses, law enforcement agencies, and local, state, and national governments. And whereas we recognize the need to prioritize children and invest in more prevention initiatives like home visiting and family strengthening policies, economic support, and community-based child abuse prevention programs at the national, state, and local levels. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the Mobile County Commission acknowledges that we must work together as a community to increase awareness about child abuse and contribute to promoting the social and emotional well-being of children and families. Furthermore, we urge all citizens to recognize Child Abuse Prevention Month by dedicating themselves to the task of improving the quality of life for all children and their families. And signed by all three commissioners, Randall Dewitt as president, and Commissioners Hudson and Ludgood, and attested to by our interim administrator, Eddie Kerr. All right, now.
Good morning. My name is Ashley Newsome, and I'm from the Family Center.
Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle Schmidt, and I'm also from the Family Center.
Hey, I'm Amy Risser, and I'm with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Curtis Graves. I'm the part-time program administrator for the Fatherhood Program, Mobile County Health Department.
I'm Vicki Fussell, and I'm with the Alabama Department of Child Abuse and Prevention Neglect Children's Trust Fund, and we fund these programs. We're so proud of them.
Good morning, E.G. Scott, Outreach Educator, Mobile County Health Department Fatherhood Initiative Program.
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Next, we have, in recognition and in celebration of 50 years of Community Development Block Grant the program operating here in Mobile County, we want to acknowledge all of our partners, bring them forward, and read a resolution in honor and observance of that 50th anniversary. We have our partners, and these are all service organizations who do wonderful, wonderful work for the community. As I read them off, you'll see who they are and know that every day these people are working very hard to have an impact to help the lives of citizens and to provide the services needed in our community. We have the Boys and Girls Club of South Alabama, Child Advocacy Center, and we're going to have you all come back up here again. Sims Senior Center, and I know we have the mayor and his communications director, if y'all would like to come down and join us for the picture. Lifelines Counseling Services, Legal Services of Alabama, Ozanam Charitable Pharmacy. It's Liz Lovelady, good to have you here too. Penelope House, South Alabama Regional Planning Commission, Citizens for a Better Grand Bay, and Habitat for Humanity of Southwest Alabama. The resolution reads, celebrating 50 years of the Community Development Block Grant Program. Whereas the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development implemented the Community Development Block Grant Program, otherwise known as CDBG, in 1974 to provide local governments and the financial resources to assist low and moderate income persons. And whereas in recognition of the tremendous contributions to the viability of our housing stock, infrastructure, public services, and the economic well-being of our community, the Mobile County Commission designates the year 2024 as a time to celebrate 50 years of the CDBG program. And whereas the community recognizes the CDBG program is a partnership of federal, state, and local government and community and business efforts, that the services funded by CDBG program rely heavily on the dedication and goodwill of our combined efforts. And whereas the CDBG program provides annual funding and flexibility to make targeted investments to meet local needs, transforming neighborhoods, providing preventative social services, developing decent, safe, and sanitary housing, and providing economic opportunity to low-income persons. Since 2002, Mobile County has received $40 million in CDBG funding. Now, therefore, let it be resolved, as we, the Mobile County Commission, observe the 50th year of the Community Development Block Grant Program, we give special thanks and recognition to all participants whose hard work and devotion to the neighborhoods and the low and moderate income residents help ensure the quality and effectiveness of the program. And it was signed by all 3 county commissioners and our interim county administrator, Eddie Kerr. And we have, for a representative for each group, we have a resolution to present to you. And actually, I would like for the Mobile County Grants Department, if you would just kind of stand up so everybody can see you, and we want you to know how much we appreciate all of your efforts in working with the groups. So everybody stand up. It wouldn't be possible without the work of these people. Thank you. Okay, one last one. Yep. Our last resolution to present is in recognition of an observance of Sexual Assault Awareness Month. We have Laurie Rowland with the Rape Crisis Center, which is a division of Lifeline's Counseling Services. Welcome back up. Your resolution reads, in observance of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, April of 2024, whereas the Mobile County Commission proclaims the month of April as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Mobile County, and whereas the Rape Crisis Center has provided comfort and support to sexual assault victims in the community for years, bringing awareness and education to the masses while offering high-quality assistance to those in need. And whereas the Rape Crisis Center provides 24-hour support to sexual assault victims and their families through direct services, prevention, education, and professional training to all residents of Mobile County. And whereas the Rape Crisis Center provides community education and prevention programs for youth and the community on sexual assault issues. And during 2023, the Rape Crisis Center outreach and education staff presented 193 programs to 5,701 students and individuals in Mobile, Washington, and Clark counties. And whereas the Rape Crisis Center serves a cross-section of people of various races, socioeconomic, and educational levels, in 2023, the center provided 505 crisis phone calls 202 hospital calls, 111 office visits for crisis intervention, 471 follow-up and victim support calls, court advocacy, family friend support, and 69 hospital clothing bags given to victims, dolls and bears given to child victims, transportation, 157 information and referrals to community agencies, and 53 law enforcement accompaniments. Wow, that's a lot of work. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that we commend the Rape Crisis Center for the services it provides to the community. Furthermore, the Mobile County Commission joins advocates and communities across the country in taking action to prevent sexual violence. Also, we remind residents that each day of the year is an opportunity to create change for the future. Signed by all three commissioners and our administrator. And there you go. And would you both like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. This means the world to Lifelines and to the Rape Crisis Center. We could not do the work that we do without your continued support, and this recognition helps us keep this conversation going on year-round, not just in the month of April. So thank you very much. We are always in need of volunteers.
You can just call the Rape Crisis Center or Lifelines.
And you can also take a look at the display out in the lobby. All of our information is listed there.
Very good. Thank you for all you do.
All right, so I'm going to mention the extension services, and Cherie, I'm sure you have a little more detail about what's going on out in the atrium, but today and tomorrow, the Alabama Corporate Extension System is offering 2 opportunities to ask questions, research-based topics including, but not limited to, gardening and food preservation and agriculture. So if you want to talk a little bit about that, or is that good?
We got the director here.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, hey.
Good morning,
Sorry about that.
Commissioners.
Yes.
Who you're with?
Yes. Good morning, and thank you for allowing us to be here today. And it's a great opportunity because of how we ended up being here, how I ended up choosing April 8th and 9th to be located here, and then, to have all of our organizations and agencies and the community block grant folks, everyone who was honored today. It's great to be part of that opportunity. I'd like to introduce Dr. Bo Broadbeck. He is with Extension. He is my supervisor. He was previously our urban forest specialist, and then is now the assistant director for field operations in Extension. He's housed out of Baldwin County and is the assistant director for the Southwest part of the state, serving 8 or 9 counties. So thanks for being here with us, Bo. And everyone, we just welcome all of you to stop by, and we have lots of giveaways. We have plants out there to give out, tomato and zucchini plants, I think, and just a lot of good information. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Then mentioned that the Mobile County Commission was awarded a medallion award for the Public Relations Council, from the Public Relations Council of Alabama. This was an effort of scoring between 90 and 100% in a state from an organization that's composed of about 700 members. And I want to thank Kelsey. I don't see Kelsey. There you are. Hey, Kelsey. Thank you for going to Opelika and receiving that award for the commission. And thank you, Ann Cherie, for your hard work. And now we'll move. Dana. Okay. Thank you,
She's on
Dana.
that team.
I'm sorry, Dana. Nobody could ever forget you. Do we have any speakers?
We had 3 speakers, but Cindy already came up. So we have 2 speakers. Mr. Kevin Ball with Brothers Working Together would like to address the commission.
Just
morning.
remember to state your name and address for the record. How you doing, Kevin?
My name is Kevin Ball. I'm coming on behalf of Brothers Working Together, address 958 Dolphin Street, Mobile. I want to take just a brief moment to do 2 things on today. Is number one is to thank this county commission for all the support of our football events later on. Even though I know we're at the conclusion of March Madness, is it too early to ask, are you ready for some football?
Please.
I think we are. I wanted to share with you the dates of this upcoming year's games and also the events surrounding. So this is just informational for everyone to be aware of what's going to be happening this year. On October the 5th this year, we will be hosting the Gulf Coast Challenge, where I have given each one of you presentations that give you information about the activities, the regional impact, and also the economic impact that these events have had here in the county and in the regional area. But on October the 5th, leading up to that game, we did want to make you aware that we do have a college career fair that has a significant impact on the local students here in the area. We typically have about 2,000 students that come to and attend our college career fairs where scholarships are provided. But most importantly, we have partnered with SAW-DC, who has bringing a trade aspect to it, to where we can give career opportunities, exposure to all those individuals who are attending. We also have opportunities of business networking during that week and a number of concerts that are free to the entire community to attend. I also want to acknowledge the Port City Classic, which will be on November the 2nd. What I failed to say on Gulf Coast Challenge, the participating universities this year is Alabama A&M versus Jackson State. And on the Port City Classic on November 2nd, will feature Alabama State versus Alcorn State. We do anticipate a larger crowd this year. And the thing that we are most anticipating and excited about is the expo that will be taking place during that week. This expo highlights small businesses, minorities in business, and excellence, and it gives a platform for many national talent to come and take participation in panel discussions. And we are anticipating some very special guests to come this year, which I have to hold until we get the official commitment on paper, but would love to extend to you your attendance at the expo this year, because we do believe it will be phenomenal. One of the things that you will see in that packet as I'm coming to a close is that on last year, I want to share with you the progress that we've had with both events. With the Gulf Coast Challenge since 2018, you will see that there's been a $35 million impact of that particular event. And last year was our inaugural event, the Port City Classic. Both of these events are performing well. One of the things I'd like to share with you on last year's game, the week 6, where during the football season, where Alabama A&M was matched up against Jackson State, it was the #1 attended FCS game during that week. That's outside of the SEC. So we're proud to be able to tout that. As a result of that, we have all of the SWAC universities and HBCUs who are now looking at Mobile as a viable market to want to come and showcase their universities right here in our backyard. And that is saying a lot when we're going against cities such as Dallas and Atlanta and New Orleans. And to see this growth in only 6 years, I am just humbled, and I'm just ecstatic about the results of that. So with that being said, I would like to remind that these 2 events are also in the 4th quarter, which, as we know, usually is one of those months that you're looking for large-scale events that's going to come and increase our tax base or what have you. So they do take place in October and November. So with having that said, I wanted to, again, thank this commission for all of your support and to make you aware that these events will be going on this year, and you will begin to start seeing advertising for it next month. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. And Kevin, let me say this about the sporting events. They're very important to our community, and we're proud to support them. But I think for me, what's been overwhelming is the opportunity for local businesses here in Mobile to be exposed to these young athletes who may not go on to play in a professional mode, and also expose our community to these guys who may have an opportunity to come back to Mobile and join our workforce here. So I appreciate you guys adding that into your sporting events. It's really important to me, and I think it's really important to our community. So thank you for that.
Got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have one other speaker this morning, is Mr. Mike Evans from Mobile County EMA.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Mike.
I just want to share something with y'all. Last week, we had a pretty good opportunity to get better at what we do. Over a year ago, we put in an application to bring FEMA in with their Emergency Management Institute out of Emmitsburg, Maryland, to do a full-scale EOC exercise. We were awarded that. We brought them in, and it was a big win for us. We averaged about 85 stakeholders in that EOC for 4 days. Y'all had a robust team in there from the county, so I appreciate that. The city of Mobile had a robust team. I saw Mayor Van Hook. He had his representative. We had 8 municipalities represented, the county, we had the state, we had a bunch of non-governmental organizations that support us in disasters. Our ag folks were in there participating. Alabama Power played a big role because what we did, instead of that ugly word that happens from June to November, we decided to do an audible, so I picked a ransomware attack that turned into a cyber attack that turned into a long-term power outage. So Alabama Power got exercised, but the teams that were in there, we beat them up pretty bad with how do we receive information, how do we take information from our citizens, from our municipal governments, from private industry, and how do we process it? How do we come up with what the problems are, come up with courses of action on how we're going to fix them? And if we can, we fix them locally with the team. If we can't, then that's when I turn to my good friends from the state of Alabama and say, help me, I need your help. So it went on for 4 days. The exercise was most of Wednesday and Thursday. A lot of good takeaways and just an after action on how we can improve what we do. So much needed. It's been a while, and it'll help us going forward for anything that we might encounter. And hopefully we don't encounter anything till the next big training event next year. So I'm going to knock on some wood and sit
We
down.
all will.
Thank you.
No
Thank
more
you.
speakers?
Mr. Interim Administrator Kerr.
Good morning, Commissioners. Item 1, approve minutes of the regular meeting of March 11, 2024.
So moved. Second.
2, approve a list of claims.
So moved. Second.
3, rescind approval of subrecipient agreement with Infinite Opportunities approved in the February 15th minutes. Agenda item number 11, which awarded funding in the amount of $6,150 of Emergency Solution Grants Program funds for homeless prevention.
So moved. Second.
4, rescind approval of subrecipient agreement with Infinite Opportunities approved in the February 15th minutes. Agenda item number 8, which awarded funding in the amount of $5,700 of Emergency Solutions Grant Program funds for rapid rehousing.
So moved. Second.
5, authorize amendment to the subrecipient agreement with Housing First regarding Emergency Solution Grants Program funds to provide rapid rehousing services to persons who are homeless and who live within the urban county to increase the compensation amount of up to $46,935 to an amount of up to $58,785.
So moved. Second.
6, approve request of the Buildings Inspection Department to purchase 3 vehicles from the Revenue Commission at fair market value, requested by the Finance Department as follows.
So moved. Second.
7, Approve renewal of professional services contract with Inspire U, requesting to renew the contract for a 12-month term in the amount of $30,000 from District 1 commission funds. The funds will be used to provide an event connection calendar platform to be hosted on the Mobile County Commission's website.
So moved.
Second.
8, approve sponsorship agreement with Mount Vernon Willing Workers Civic Organization in the amount of $1,500 from District 1 commission funds for the dedication of a Vietnam War monument honoring 4 local soldiers who lost their lives in the Vietnam War.
So moved.
Second.
9, approve appropriation contract with Gulf Coast Ethnic and Heritage Jazz Festival Productions in the amount of $10,000 from District 1 education funds for the Marcus Johnson Summer Jazz Camp.
So moved.
Second.
10, approve appropriation contract with the Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County in the amount of $19,500 from District 2 education funds for replacement of shade covers, refrigerator, and band instruments for Cranford Burns Middle School.
So moved.
Second.
11, approve appropriation contract with the Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County in the amount of $7,825 from District 2 education funds for window coverings for Denton Magnet School of Technology.
So moved.
Second.
12, accept resignation of Roy Hodge, submitted March 14th as a member of the Board of Commissioners of Mobile County Communications District, and approve appointment of Donnie Brown to serve a 4-year term that expires November 12th, 2028.
So moved.
Second.
13, approve amending annual appropriation contract with the Mobile Museum of Art to increase the contract amount from $50,000 to $60,000. The additional funds in an amount of $10,000 for the exhibition of Decades, Looking Back, Moving Forward, and will be divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
14, approve sponsorship agreement with Alabama Firefighters Training Foundation in the total amount of $4,500 for its Mobile County Firefighter Training event. Funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
15, approve sponsorship agreement with Penelope House in the total amount of $2,500 to help cover the rental fee of the Mobile Chocolate Festival event. Funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
16, approve appropriation contract with Mary B. Austin Parent Teacher Association in the amount of $20,000 from District 2 education funds to purchase a huddle box, microphone system, class period timer, and reception office furniture for Mary B. Austin Elementary School.
So moved.
Second.
17, approve application to transfer retail beer and table wine license from T-Boys C-Store to T-Boys Theodore for 9097 Bellengraph Road.
So moved.
Second.
18, approve change order number 1 with J. Hunt Enterprises General Contractors for project new lighting at Creola Municipal Park. This change order will decrease the contract by $35,000, and the new contract total will be in the amount of $569,760.
So moved.
Second.
And Randy, I'd just like to thank the facilities department for working so well with the city of Creola to get this done. I know there were some bumps in the road along the way, and we learned some things. And we had some time losses, but even with all of that, the community is just delighted with the result, and to come back with a savings of $35,000 is pretty nice too. So thank you so much.
19, authorize advertising for bids, Michael Square License Commission installation of tag ATM.
So moved.
Second.
20, approve appropriation contract with Brothers Working Together in the total amount of $100,000 from the Port City Classic event. Funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
21, Approve change order number 2 to statement of work number 5 between Mobile County and Alight Solutions to provide additional technical support to the county for an increase in the amount of $102,500.
So moved.
Second.
22, approve sponsorship agreement with the Professional Bail Agents of the United States in the amount of $2,500 from District 3 Commission funds to support its job fair in conjunction with its 2024 summer conference being held in Mobile.
So moved.
Second.
23, authorize home agreement with Mobile Elderly Housing in the amount of up to $1,200,000 of home funds for the construction of a 56-unit senior housing development in conjunction with Alabama Housing Finance Authority tax credits, and authorize the commission president to execute all documents.
So moved.
Second.
24, approve a sponsorship agreement with Jack and Jill of America Mobile chapter in the amount of $1,000 from District 1 commission funds for its 44th annual Les Butillion Militaire Dinner Dance event.
So moved.
Second.
25, consider taking the following actions on bids.
So moved.
Second.
26, approve renewal of maintenance agreement with Thomas Reuters Elite in the amount of $2,171.96 for front office software for the county attorney's office.
So moved.
Second.
27, approve renewal of maintenance agreement with Eaton Corporation in the amount of $3,500 for electronic UPS power modules for the Revenue Commission.
So moved.
Second.
28, approve preliminary and final plat of FSJ subdivision and preliminary and final plat of Kingdom South and preliminary and final plat of Lossing Road addition and preliminary and final plat of Shin Road Pines.
So moved.
Second.
26, approve Adopt-A-Mile program application from Danielle Chavers and Sophia Scott for the highway adoption of a segment of West Coy Smith Highway.
So moved.
Second.
30, adopt resolution consenting to the annexation of a portion of the public street as follows for Ching Dairy Road right-of-way annexed by the City of Sims, Alabama pursuant to City Ordinance Number 2024-01.
So moved.
Second.
31, adopt resolution consenting to the annexation of portions of the public street as follows for Celeste Road, Holly Drive, Callioca Road, bounded by the territories annexed by the City of Saraland, Alabama.
So moved.
Second.
32, approve right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 3 on Ziegler Boulevard in the amount of $6,660 for project Ziegler Boulevard additional lanes.
So moved.
Second.
33, authorize acquisition of property and acceptance of right-of-way deeds from property owners for projects as follows.
So moved.
Second.
34, approve supplemental agreement number 2 with Frank Turner Construction for project Tanner Williams Road additional lanes for additional materials needed for soil reinforcement.
So moved.
Second.
And Commissioners, we have one add-on. Add-on number 1, approve payment of purchase order for emergency water restoration services provided by ServPro of North Mobile County in the amount of $19,657.56 for remediation work in the North Tower of Mobile Government Plaza after a water leak damaged courtrooms and other areas on Saturday, March 16th. This payment will be applied to the deductible for the county's insurance claim for the remediation, restoration, and replacement work.
So moved.
Second.
35, mission announcements and/or comments.
All right, I don't think we have any.
36, approve request for motion to adjourn until April 22nd.
So moved.
Second.
We stand adjourned until April 22nd.